Hello everybody, Lars of the Gaming here, and welcome to the first, and actually the second episode of Warframe. So I just logged in, and it's been so long that they want me to do advanced movement, but we're gonna skip this tutorial. And here we are,
When you
everybody.
are ready, proceed to the navigation console.
Welcome to Warframe. If you have never heard of this, oh my, I need to change settings, hold on. Okay, here we are. So if you've never heard of this game, this is basically the best free game out there. It is a space kind of game that is sometimes pretty grindy, but overall a very, very enjoyable. It has quests, it has tons of weapons, melee, it has different spacecrafts, it has dogs, it has cats, it has other things, it has all kinds of things. And today is going to be kind of the introduction episode. Now unfortunately I have done a first episode on this account already, and since I don't want to have another email address, we're going to turn this off. I won't have another account to do it on, but if you haven't checked out the first episode, it's not that good, it's really laggy. But currently at the system I'm using right now, I'm running at max settings at 60 FPS solid. So what is this game? Well, this is the star map. This is where you'll spend all of your time other than in your ship. These are the different planets we have unlocked right now. Not all we have unlocked. I don't think we have these unlocked, but we do. Okay, well anyway, these are not all the planets. There are more. There's some stuff over here and some over here. This is the star map, the navigation where you'll be playing your quests. All of these, for example, on Earth have all different things that we can then go to and explore. As you can see, we did E Prime, and I think this is our mission. And after that, we have all these things that we do not have unlocked. Hey, look, there's a ship flying over there. And then we can go to, for example, Venus. Oh, we can't click on that, whatever. And here's Venus again with all kinds of things. It is every mission can be done with up to 4 players, and the maps is procedurally generated with base structures. This here is my Warframe. It is a human inside of a... Now there's a ton of lore to this game. If you want to see that, you can see it as you scan stuff in your codex. I'm not going to be talking about what that is now, but all you have to know is that there's a ton of lore, and we are some kind of a human in a robot suit. This is the standard Warframe you start out with. You'll be able to pick between 4, I think, and this is the one I've picked. It is the standard one. I need to quickly close down my 20,000 tabs I have over there. And today we're going to be doing the first mission. So what is all in your ship? You have the navigation, we have some news, we don't really care about that. We have Conclave, which is, you know, player versus player. Other than that, it's only player versus bot. Right, over here we have the market, which has had a revamp recently. This is where you can go, for example, to all Warframes. If we then take a look, these are all of the different Warframes there are. Currently on my main, I'm using this Warframe right here, which is the Mesa. We will be getting to more advanced Warframes later on. Now, if we then go to weapons, we have, for example, primary weapons. Here you can see all the primary weapons that are in this game. More get added every month. This is it's free, okay? This game is free. They have to make their money somewhere, and that's where platinum comes in, which is the currency up here. Other than that, credits is what you use mostly. This is my main weapon in my main accounts. It is a very powerful bow. I do like bows because they're silent and all that. I didn't mean to go out of that. Other than that, we have secondary weapons, which is kind of your sidearm. For this, you can have dual pistols. I mean, just look at the variety here. This is the one I'm using on my main, which is really bad. We have some kind of a laser gamma core. I've played this game for over a year now, so I know quite a lot about it. You might not, and that is why I'm going to be trying to explain everything there is to know. Now, these are not all weapons. There are more that simply don't get displayed over here. Then we have melee weapons. These are your swords, your staffs, your hammers, you name it. In this series, I think I wanted to try to probably go for Dragon Icana. I haven't owned that one before, and there's a ton of other stuff. And then you also have this. Normally you'll be playing with gravity inside of ships by different races. I'll explain all of this. I'm going to move the microphone real quick. This, however, means that you'll be flying around in space. That is something that is going to be happening. And then we also have cosmetics, which, you know, these are just the skins you can have. There is Steam stuff, but this still is not on Steam unless it's made by the community. Other than that, we have companions. We have Kubros and Gavats. We have dogs and we have cats. And then other than that, we also have sentinels, which we'll get to. I'm going to quickly go over this as quick as I can because I want to get to the actual game. Other than that, there's some other stuff here that we don't need to worry about. I will buy platinum as necessary, if necessary, in this series. However, I do not depend on it. This is the codex. You can use a kind of scanning device. These are all the quest lines. We do not have any unlocked, but if you use the scanning device on things, then they will show up over here. These are all of the companions. For example, a Kavat, which we will be getting. I don't have one on my main yet. I'm working on getting one. This, however, is the Kavat. This game looks beautiful, okay? Especially in high settings, this is one of the best looking free games you can get. So we'll get to all that as we're gonna play a mission soon. On my main, I have a... What Kubro do I have on my main? I have two. I think it's not you. I think it may be, actually. I don't know. Anyway, Kubros are dogs and the Kavats are cats. Fragments give some extra lore. Arcwing here, well, Arcwings and the normal stuff. This is the Arcwing, Geoda Node and stuff. And all on this, we have some lore on most of them. But I think you can get that somewhere else. Anyway, this is some of the art gallery. Again, we do not have any of this unlocked as we did as we go on with this series. However, there will be a lot of grinding in this series, which means that I'll be skipping a lot of it. So a lot of off-camera work will be happening. Now, if we go down here, here's a little device that makes sound. It's pretty stupid, so we don't need that. Your ship can be fully customized, which I guess we'll do real quick just to show you. If we go to Profile, and then we go to... Right, we have the profile icon. We don't have any of these unlocked. There's a lot of profile icons, though I'll probably be buying one of those soon. Where is my options? Profile quests. Equipment. Here we go. Go to landing craft and we go to customize interior. This is where you'll be customizing the looks of your ship. Right now they're all white. You can buy color palettes. Again, that will be with the special currency, which I might be buying. Other than that, though, we'll be able to customize it accordingly. Tell me in the comments what kind of customization you'd like to see for this. This is just for the main color. Then we have the secondary color, which does the lines in this case. I wish I was down there so I could show you a little better. I guess this will have to do. Right, show this thing, for example. We have energies, which is kind of the lights, and then the engines, which will be... there's an engine right below me. I don't think I can see that, though. Let's quickly go downstairs, and I'll show you over here. Equipment, landing craft, customize. If we go over here, there is some engines. They're above me, aren't they? Anyway, there's engines that you can also customize. If we then go to, like, defaults, for example. Random, then we can go, you know, this one kind of looks like shit, so we can randomize it again, but you get the point. For now, we're going to keep it white. Now, if we go to equipment, you also have your arsenal, your thing, your void relics, and your abilities. We don't have to look at any of this right now. This is your thing. This is the crafting something. I don't remember the name. This is kind of stupid. Anyway, this thing isn't stupid, just that I don't remember it, by the way. Here you can craft your weapons. You get blueprints by drops, and then I'm going to quickly go to squad, sure, because we don't have one. Here you can craft weapons, you can craft warframes, you can craft, well, not just primaries, secondaries, and things can also be crafted. Here you have mods. Mods are the things that upgrade your weapons, which will also be dropped in-game and can be gotten by other means. This is where your Kavat and your Kubro will be incubated. Well, at least the Kubro will. They come out of an egg. It's kind of a weird story. We're going to be getting to that in other episodes. Here you can go get some void stuff. So there's normal weapons such as the one I have on my back, my primary right there. I might put some arrows on the screen if I remember. My secondary should be where's my secondary? Right there, down there. Putting an arrow on that, and my bow staff is my melee, and you can put mods on that to make them more powerful, do all kinds of things. Same can be done for your Warframe, which is also kind of weak. We'll get to that. Down here, this is kind of also, it has to do with lore. This is Infection. This is one of the factions. So there's 3 factions. Well, not including, you know, Tenno. Tenno is kind of what we are. We are Tenno. You have Infestation, which is this. They look gross, and they have all kinds of monsters. Again, I don't think I have the monsters in my codex, but we'll get into that. Then you also have Grenier, which is kind of the baddie we're going to be trying to fight today. And then you also have Corpus, which is another baddie. And there are Arch Nemesis. This is the downstairs of the ship. Here's some engines, and there's not a lot to see here yet. This will come in updates, I'm sure. You were shiny. This is the arsenal. This is where you'll be able to upgrade your weapons. And for example, go to, well, we don't have this skin. We don't have Arcwing yet. This is my Excalibur. Again, this is where all the Warframes will be done. This is the Warframe I have right now. If it would load the graphics, there we go. This is my Warframe on my main, but there's tons of Warframes we'll be getting to. Depending on what you guys want to see in this series, I might go for Avara. She's not easy to get without Platinum, I do know, but she is a very powerful kind of like bow person, and she's a woman, I think. Here you can not only equip it, you can also go to appearance and change every single color of everything. You can put on different helmets, you can put on different bodies, you can put on different animation sets, you can put on different attachments for all of the stuff. There's a ton of customization you can do. Other than that, here is our Breton, which also has a bunch of, you know, these are the other weapons you can have. You can have up to, I don't know how many weapons you can have normally. You have several weapon slots, and otherwise you have to buy more. Lado, pistol, and our bow staff. Companions, again, we do not have. These are the normal companions. This one I have on my main. Don't ever use though, because I have a Kubro, which is the dog. As for gear, here you can equip other stuff. We're going to be getting to this. Codex scanners will be something we'll be doing, and that is pretty much that. Now, before we get to a quest, there's one more thing I want to show you. And I'm getting out of breath because I'm stalking so quickly. It's amazing. We cannot go to a relay yet. Okay, I was going to go to a relay and show you what that is. But anyway, this is Swordies. Here you can have some high-level quests that are quite difficult, which will then give you rewards if done every day. These are Void Fissures. These is it has to do with... oh yeah, as for this, I'll be explaining all that too. This has to do with this, however. We're not going to be getting to that now. Not that. I want to go to... Am I blind, or am I just blind? Yeah, whatever. Should be able to get to your navigation. Anyway, maybe I missed that. Over here we have syndicates. These are the things over here, which we haven't even talked about. There is several kind of clan things, but for that we need mastery rank 3. Right now we are 0, and this far, which can be mastery rank can be leveled by just playing. Invasions are kind of special missions that show up every now and then. Quests or alerts are also random missions that will give you not only credits, which is the main kind of money, but also other weapons and stuff. And right now, here is our quest. Now, in the first episode, if you haven't seen it, again, do, but be wary of cringe. In the first episode, we escaped. We had woken up, went to our ship, and kind of turned it on and flew away with it, kind of, you know, to bluntly say it. But we were asleep for a long time over here. Anyway, we are going to be doing this mission after I take a look how much time I have left. So, I'll be right back. It seems we have about 15 minutes left. So, let's go do this mission. Now, we're going to be wanting to do this on our own. We could be playing with other people. I have some pretty high level friends, but we're not going to be playing with them right now. So this is the loading screen you'll be able to see. This is the outside of our spacecraft. We can control it too, and we are suffering in FPS right now, but that is normal because, you know, we're loading. Normally I'd also be skipping this when recording, but yeah, here we are. Right now we're going to Earth to liberate an arms dealer that has been imprisoned. We're just jumping out of her ship right now, and here we are. Now you thought that was a cutscene, but no, we're actually here. So this is our main weapon. It is the shittiest weapon in the entire game, mostly because it is also the starter weapon. This game, by the way, if you have a bad computer, a bad system, do not worry. This game is very, very light on your computer.
How many Grineer slaves died to build this place?
Okay then, guess I'll go with you. Yeah, that's a good question. Anyway, she was the woman that is she's the one that has woken me up, basically. There's a weapon trail. I may have to turn that off.
Was out for himself, but he is sympathetic toward the Tenno. The Grineer must have found out.
Up there is the baddie. So we have a little thing on our leg. Where is that it? I think that is it on our shoulder. He has, in the stardom mission, put a little device on us that is actually pretty bad, and it makes him, you know, have access to my systems and stuff. And in the end, if we do not stop him, it will destroy us. He's supposed to have kind of dumb. Anyway, this is kind of the gameplay you'll be have to expect to see. Beautiful terrain. This is just the starter mission, so obviously it's a little more cool than otherwise. But this is what you can expect. Graphics are absolutely wonderful for a free game. It is to pay to win. It is pretty grindy, but I guess you should be expecting that if it is a completely free game. Now, what is also good to know is that there is a developer stream every Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Anyway, they do streams twice a week, one with the developer and one where they play themselves. In the developer, they'll be showing us all kinds of new features and be able to contact us. Anyway, it's kind of like a developer stream thing, so they are very active in communicating with their fans. This is not only for PS, by the way, it is also on Xbox.
If you can avoid detection by the Warden, it may be easier to get Dargo out.
Copy that.
Bypass the security so we can enter.
Okay, so we have one over there. You have okay, that's just a normal butcher. We do not have any silenced weapons as of yet. Which means that we're gonna have to do it without. No. They're kind of dumb. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay, not that dumb. Should be able to assassinate this one if you get up to them and press E. We'll break their neck just like that. It is a little bit of a gory game. If you're not a fan of that, you can turn off the gore. It's there though, right? The gore is certainly there. We just snapped his neck.
These cells for Dargo. He has to be here somewhere.
So is this a good cell? Nope, it's not. This is one of the infestation creatures. They look gross, and they are gross, and they're bad for you. We are also going to be creating a clan, I think, on this alternative account, which you guys will be able to join. Yeah, I'm not going to give you my secondary, am I?
Ready. Remember, your success here depends on getting Dargo out of there alive.
Alive. Right. Let's take the easy path. Just walk. He should be following us unless he gets into combat, then he will stop. Oh look, it's this guy again.
Must be desperate to send you fetching greedy fools from the corpus.
Wait. How does he know? Because we got out of there without them knowing, right? So that doesn't make sense. Anyway, we're just gonna have to go downstairs here. Darvo is following us, and he's controlling us.
You're on the sensors now. You been detected.
Ah, my head.
Now the Ascaris has world to give me influence. Shall we see how your shields work?
No. Don't touch my shields.
Ascaris is letting Vor control your shield. We must figure out how to remove it. Avoid taking
Affirmative.
damage while I track and block
Hello?
him.
Don't shoot me. Would not have been you. Anywho, there's also all kinds of different attacks you can do. If you control jump, you can kind of like bullet jump. You can slice the floor like this. I use melee and whatever. Just beat him up with a staff. I don't think you can... With most slicey weapons, like the katanas and stuff, you can slice them in half. Like the creatures. Anyway. This guy had a shotgun, he did some damage. And that right there was a mod. We're going to have to collecting those. We're going to have to collect a lot of those. And I have to sneeze. Bless me. Anyway, we are here, and we did the first mission. Well, not the first mission. Anyway, we got continuity. I know all these mods, so I don't really look through them. Vitality will be good. Redirection will also be good. For getting our Warframe buffed. We're not going to be getting to that now, right now. Even though we did get a mod segment, which will be able to, which will allow us to use our mod thing. Which will be pretty cool, which is gonna what we're gonna do right now, actually. Yes, this is our computer.
To upgrade your arsenal. May I recommend fire?
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
Check navigation. Oh, there we go. We unlocked. Hello.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Okay, let's enable it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. We did it. Graphics still have to update.
Operator, I've linked the mod segment to your arsenal now.
That's
No
cool.
need to think.
Thank you.
Upgrade your Warframe now.
Go to the arsenal to see the weapon upgrade options you have.
So Ordis, he is kind of corrupt. Like, he's starting to kind of corrupt, which is bad. But if we now go to upgrade...
I've remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves. An excellent find, Operator. There are hundreds of these mods to locate. If my calculations are correct, there are exactly a lot of possibilities.
Indeed.
Start
Endless.
the mod before we can continue.
I did, you goofball.
Thanks for helping me out back
Goodness.
there. I'm in your debt, and I often pay my debts. I recognize that device. It's a parasitic restraint. We Corpus use something similar to keep our robotics in line. So, to settle my debt, I give you a very expensive blueprint. For free! Because I like you. And well, a lot of my customers don't live long with these Grenier dogs chewing up the system. Here, use your foundry to build a countermeasure device from this blueprint. Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
Vor's Ascaris is burrowing into your Warframe.
Oops, sorry.
I'm worried it will affect your mind. I can't lose you, Tenno. We
No.
must restore the ship's foundry immediately.
So this is the foundry. We have to get
A
it.
nearby ore extraction colony will have the foundry technology you need. I am certain they will share it with you. Its location has been added to your navigation console.
Thank you for stopping with the talking. Anyway, so we have all kinds of different things here. We have certain amount of capacity. A mod capacity, which is what I was going to say. This means that, as you can see, this one costs 2, this one costs 4, so we cannot put this one on yet. We can also then go to actions and, for example, double our mod capacity. This can only be done once. And then we can also polarize, which means you get one of these things. For example, this one has already been done. You see this little sign right here? That means that everything with that sign is going to cost half. For example, redirection, if we put that there, it is only going to cost 2 because of the little thing there. That means we can also put on one of these, which will be, for example, this one. Doesn't really do a lot, this one, but redirection does do a lot. It increases your shield capacity, as you can see, to 160. Now, we then go to mods, we'll be able to end up in this thing right here, where we can, for example, go to continuity, then fuse, and then put in another thing. Wow, we have a lot of mods already. For example, a fusion core, which will then upgrade it, making it more powerful, but also costing more capacity. If you know what I mean. You probably don't. but that is alright. So let's quickly take a look at our navigation again. I swear there should be navigation somewhere here. Equipment? No. Market? No. Communication? No. Quests? No. Profile? No. 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 Anyway, if we then go and walk back to our navigation, we will be able to see that invasions now have been unlocked. Now what these do is not a lot. It is basically a battle between two factions, for example Infestation and Grenier. And then we're gonna have to fight, you know, one of these. I think in this case it's Grenier. I mean Infestation. Can't do it. Yeah, we don't have those nodes unlocked yet. This is a node, for example. This is a node. And stuff like that. They will give, for example, a Mutualist Allied V nav coordinates. This is one of the bosses you can unlock, and you have to beat this boss several times to get blueprints for the Mesa, the Warframe that I have in my main. We also have these yet. It says we have it, but we need Mastery Rank 4 and Rank 30 Warframe, which we do not have. And we do have our quest, but honestly, I'm going to have to end it off right here. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, a like would be very much appreciated. Show how excited you are for this series, if you are, of course. If not, then you don't have to. I am going to be making my own dojo. That is something to remember, which you guys can work on with me. I might also do streams with you guys on this series after I get to, I think, like something like episode 5. Then I'll be able to play with you guys and do stuff like that. I hope you're excited for this series. I sure am. This is one of the games I enjoy playing most. So it really is cool for me to do a series on this, like a real series, and I hope you guys are excited. As I said, if you are, a like would be much appreciated. This is the actual Earth. Wait a minute, where are we? Is this like... Right, so... Yeah, here's the Netherlands. This is where I live, guys. You see that? Right there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.